back for another day. I'm going to start with a little eavesdrop.
This will be my last séance, Mr. Dupré. I won't survive the strain.
Then won't you reconsider?
And by myself what? A few weeks?
That's enough time to make it home.
Is it?
It has to be worth trying.
I live too good a life, Mr. Dupré. All my earnings are spent and I am broke. All I would be returning to them is debt.
I'm sure they wouldn't see it that way.
But it is the truth. No, I will do this séance and send the money back. They will have some comfort in that, at least. What I ask of you is to make sure my body returns to them.
Of course, Miss Mantovani. You can rely on that.
I will literally take it to my grave.
Okay. Where was I going after that? I need to find more of this. I talked to both of them about it. I don't know where else to get more of those supplies. That's kind of a dead end right now. Can try and look for the portal, but I don't really know where. Start for that. Still looking for more hidden notes. I know these sigils for open and close, but I don't know where they are used at. What about in here? I guess I could talk to her about her family.
Signor Ward, we meet again.
Do you have family back home, Miss Mantovani? Yes, a big one. More uncles, aunts, cousins, nieces, and nephews than you could count. All in one another's pockets, knowing business and having opinions. Laboring on the same farmlands day in and out, with no hope for a better life. I miss them. When I was young, it was a terrible life for me, but now, as I age, I had hoped... do not mind me, Signor Ward. Are you feeling alright, Miss Mantovani? Oh, why do you cough? I'm alright, I'm fine, it's just a cough. Perhaps a cold from the weather. London is foggy, but here it is just damp to the bone. Sure.
That's all.
Of course.
Can I finally do a hypothesis? Carmela Mantovani's goal is to conduct the séance despite it killing her, as she wants to provide for her family.
Miss Mantovani is ill. Clearly her work is taking its toll. Another séance might be too much for her body to handle. I should find and confront her about this.
Signor Ward?
Your goal is to conduct the séance despite it killing you, as you want to provide for your family.
It is not just those of us speaking to ghosts who are uncovering secrets, is it, Signor? I have had time to consider, to decide. This is not where I wanted to spend my last days, but at least this way, my death will have use. The last I've spent on this grand séance. It will be something to be remembered. And this contract will serve my family well. It is not perfect. But few things are, Signor Ward. I have a favor I must ask of you. Signor Ward, I believe you to be a good man. I will not survive this seance. Even if I hadn't already known it for myself. I have seen it in my cards. I have resigned myself to this. I have reason for seeing this seance through. My family. I left when I was young. When I realized this gift gave me a way out. And what a life he has given me. I have performed in the old world and the new. Every kind of party I have been to. I even read for Queen Victoria. And through her granddaughter, I performed a seance for the Tsar and his mad monk. I could not have asked for more. But I do not have much left. All I earned, I spent. I could always earn more. But the time for that is at its end. I want to give something. Some fraction of the comfort I have had. This event. It pays well. Too much even. But at a time when I needed much. But now I fear I will be gone before I can get this money to them. Please, Signor, I will give you the secret to the lockbox in my room. Per favore, you must go to my room and get my earnings. Take this symbol. It will open my lockbox. A key to my room. I suspect you already have.
No.
When the seance is done, please, ensure my family gets the full amount. And let them know I am sorry that I left, but that I love them always.
Of course.
Grazie. Now, go.
Oh. Okay. Whoa. I'll put this away for safekeeping. I'll make sure it gets to Miss Montavani's family. I can hardly imagine how the other guests are going to react. Would they go through with the seance if they found out what it would do to Miss Montavani? I pray the Lord shows them compassion. They don't own their complicity. At least Miss Montavani has chosen to die on her own terms. It's a luxury too few of us are afforded. Miss Montavani will conduct the seance and die as a result. Miss Montavani has asked me to ensure her family gets her money so her death is not in vain. Oh. Interesting. So it's not necessarily that they're not going to the seance? Huh. Strange. What do I got for her? Written complaint. Pretty much got to get into his bedroom to do anything. Gotta find more components for that one. Investigate room 1. I don't think I have the key to that, do I? Where is room? No, it's probably one of these two, so no. Hmm. What about you? Investigate the Blake residence, which I don't think I can do. And I need to find that last person. Learned that an Aeon is a form of Gnostic angel, and the Black Iron Prison is their interpretation of hell. Somehow this comes back to that dude. Need to be able to get into her room, which is one of the keys I don't have. Guess there's more in his room. Let's see. Where was his room at? Left. No one's in there, so I can go. What did I miss? Looked at his shoes. Looked there. A tray used to develop photographs, yep.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn some.
I don't think I can. I'm still missing 4 pieces of evidence. I think that's what that said. Yeah. How do I... prove or disprove that? Haven't asked her about it. I guess I just keep asking people about it. This must be the church at the back of the grounds. Miss McLeod. I can see she is not shadowed by anything here. She looks a little lost without Mrs. Lau by her side. Wait, what's this? Mary, as in Mary Blake, the Marquess's deceased wife? What the heck is going on here? This image of Mr. O'Meara did not come out so well. Another photo of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks more haunted than in the other picture I have. I wonder why. This confirms to me that the doctor took the photograph I now have. Did he send it to me then, or was it taken from his room? A letter from Miss Dean. She's thanking him for his offer to tutor her, but says she wants to learn from a true master. The letter has been crumpled up more than once, as if he's been taking it out, rereading it, and discarding it over and over again. Oh. Right. Let's see, find correspondence. Search the manor for any further correspondence that might have been hidden away. Okay. Does she have any... Maybe she has more supplies in her room that I can just go ahead and yoink? Doesn't seem like it. Might as well just keep checking out rooms while I'm over here. I guess I could go to the telegraph room. Doesn't seem like there'd be stuff hidden there, but... Could just be stuff there. Have I talked to her about the, bridge game? Yes. Turnips with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. We can just research that in the library now. Nope. Little of interest. Already looked at those. Are you gonna get mad at me for going to the cloakroom? No. Boots for use by the guests. They have average sized boots, large ones, and smaller ones. Crates are empty other than rotting turnips. A box of salt used to absorb moisture from the coats and boots kept here. Ah, I have not gone to the bar yet, and that should be open. That is one thing I can do. Yes. Bunch of it.
Are you enjoying the event?
Oh, no. I wish I hadn't come. It has cost me everything.
Oh, well, I'm having a nice time.
Oh, playing darts, huh?
What are you thinking about?
Thinking? Sorry, did you mean me?
Who else would I be talking to?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought I wasn't thinking of much.
Nonsense. I'm no mind reader, but I know when a man has something on his mind. Angels. That's your thing, isn't it? That's what I've heard. Go on and tell me about these angels then.
Don't let me bore you with that.
Not at all. This way, I get to go home and tell my friends about how I spoke to a boy who speaks with angels, which is just excellent. Do go ahead.
Sounds like she's taking the piss out of him.
How did you find out you could do it in the first place?
Oh, I nearly died.
Go on.
Ha! A horse riding accident just over a year ago. You know how it is. The horse spooks, and there's only so much you can do. I don't remember much of what happened after I fell. And the idea that I was going to die. I can't say it seemed clear, because nothing was, but it did seem very certain. And then I saw. I still don't know how to describe what it looked like. But behind all that was happening around me, I saw it. A thing that I instinctively knew was an angel. My companions got me to a doctor. All the while I would see glimpses of it watching. I was babbling the entire time, I am told. It stayed with me until the turn of midnight, and by then they thought that I would live after all.
And that was the end of it?
It is around me still. I get glimpses of it now and again. At some cost, I can see it more clearly for a moment. I think it watches me. Us. This seance.
And you speak with it?
I speak to it. Sometimes. It does not reply. If I am ill, or in danger, or on the brink of consciousness, I can make it out. See its shape. Exchange a few words.
Has the year last seen you ill, in danger, or on the brink of consciousness much?
I wonder if it has some purpose for me, but it never stays around long enough to get an answer. To look upon it alone is just unmatched. But the fact of the matter is, Until the rituals work, those moments are all I get.
Hmm.
You again?
Yes, me again. You like angels, huh? What do you know about angels, Mr. O'Meara? What a question, plenty if you must know. The Lord's servants, sent now and then to intervene and minister our earthly matters. Messengers of the higher power, not existing as we do, but as incorporeal beings just beyond understanding. They're beings of light and the very essence of all that's good, and very seldom seen, maybe for that reason, huh? If only I could say otherwise. I could swear there's one with me, but I can so seldom reach it. You had a lot more to say to the lady, huh? Do you believe in the concept of guardian angels? Very much so, and I'll tell you why. I've seen mine. When I had the accident that gave me this cane, I witnessed it in the peripheries of my vision, my own guardian angel. And I've seen it since. I even know its name, well, sort of. I found allusion to it in dreams, old symbols burned into my mind. Surely the angel put them there. Who else, after all? Just if I could translate it, I could call it here. I know it all sounds a bit, well, crazy, doesn't it? Ha, that's faith for you. What do you know about Enochian magic, Master O'Meara? Hmm? Oh, you've been talking to people, have you? Did they send you to me? Well, I'm no lecturer, but the gist of it's something like... It's its own magical discipline, using rituals and ceremonies to speak to angels or their like. It was all developed some time ago, and it does work, not so often as I would like, but you make do. Angels don't speak our language exactly, which is entirely another thing, but there are ways to work around that. There's almost enough just to have them answer. Almost. But they don't stay for very long. I would know. Do you know anything about soul jars? Practical magic and artifacts isn't really my sort of thing. But actually, as it happens, yes. They're used for holding, well, souls, life essence, and what have you. Damned hard to find, or so I am told. Yeah, you've 3. Liar. I saw a shadowy figure stalking the grounds, twice the heights of a man. Would that description mean anything to you? It doesn't mean much to me. Angelic beings are creatures of light, radiant and pure. I suppose the natural conclusion would be that you have something less heavenly on your hands.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Meara.
Don't let me keep.
Give me this side eye.
Mr. Ward.
Tell me about the bridge game. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? Indeed I was, and I got roundly thrashed, so I don't want to speak any more about it. Did many attend? I suppose I will say that we eventually managed to convince the doctor to play, after no small amount of badgering. He was a good sport about it, and surprisingly good at the game itself, come to think of it. His aunt was there too, of course, as was Miss Quinn, Miss Barbosa, Miss Lau, Miss Coventry, Mr. Coventry, and of course the Marquess.
That was all.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
I never did this. Oop. Apparently I did. I don't know. Where'd he go? There he is. Don't really know what to... more to do about him.
Mr. Ward.
I hear there was a game of bridge the other night. There was. I had to dust off my skills a bit, but it was a fun little game together. Might I ask who played? I may try to round up a game myself, so it would be good to know who plays. Ah, yes, well, myself, Miss Callahan, Miss Darcy, Miss Barbosa, Miss Quinn, and Mrs. Lau were there. The Marquess Blake joined too. Oh, and the doctor stepped in for, I want to say, Mr. Scarrett, who dropped out for some reason at the last moment.
Good day,
Oh.
and to you.
Dropped out at the last moment. Who have I not asked? Mr. Varley. Her, I can't remember her name. I haven't asked the druid. I haven't asked the bellhop guy.
And you're back. What can I do?
Did you play the bridge game that was on last Tuesday evening? Nah, I wasn't here then. Wouldn't have played even if I had been. I don't like bridge. Give me a game of 25 or Irish Dawn anytime, though.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want.
Hello again.
Do you know anything about the bridge game? I understand there was a game of bridge held on Tuesday night. Don't ask me about that. Sure, I already told you I was in the hedge maze listening to your one when... Oh, right. Oh, I see what you're doing. Asking in a roundabout way. What are you, some kind of Bobby? Ha. Wait, are you police? You legally have to tell me you are. Is that right? Damn it, I'm not sure. I forgot that he was the one who gave me that information. It looks like Miss Joyce has earned herself some ire from a guest. Someone finally said something about it? My teacher. Nothing good will come of how she carries on. Who wrote it? Was it Miss Dean? I think she caught Miss Joyce rifling through her room last week.
I'll leave you be. Yeah.
Ah. Do I have anything to talk to you about?
Mr. Ward.
Not really.
I have to be on. Be well.
Anything I can talk to you about that I just skipped over? Might as well. What do you make of this book, Mr. O'Finn? Now, where do you find a thing like that, lad? I can't read the words, never learned letters, but those markings in the columns? That is Ogham, and that I can read. It's of the meaning of gateway or door, but not quite. It's something akin to both, but less mundane than either. Can you tell me much about the Tuatha De Danann? Nothing you won't find in a book. They are the old gods of this land, gone underground after being tricked by us mortals. What they think of us now, I can't say, and even as a man who walks their path, I'm not always sure why I do. Do they hear us, talk to us like the Christians think their God does? I can't say. They connect me to this land, and my heritage is all I know. It just feels right to light a fire for them from time to time. They've never asked for more than that.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want.
Anything of interest? A game of chess. A chessboard someone started playing, but they didn't get far with their game. Staff only. What about you, dog?
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
You happen to be a smoker, Mr. Scarrett? Well, a man must be allowed a vice here and there, don't you think?
Good day. Good.
Okay. Where would people be right now other than the bar? The house is closed. There's nothing really there anymore anyways, I think. Unless I can get into another locker somehow. Oh. Who is that? What is she doing out here?
Mr. Ward.
I understand there was a bridge game on Tuesday. Yes, though I was not there. I was taking a walk in the gardens and then retired to my room. Does the term soul jar mean anything to you, Miss Tisham? Well, it's not technically my field of expertise, but there are jars used to capture the essence of living beings. Not all of them, of course. Soul jars were part of funeral rites in the East, and no, real-world effect. But I suspect here you are asking about the magical type I outlined. What is this melody? I keep hearing the notes in my mind, over and over, clear like the blue sky. I have some idea that they are connected to the vase I am looking for, but I'm not sure how.
I'll leave you be.
May Allah guide.
Other routes. I'm wondering... There must be a way to open up that one... Jeez. Door is so loud. That fountain thing? But like... Maybe you have to actually follow this path? This certainly wasn't the fastest what route. Because yeah, the church is right on the other side there. As far as I can tell, there's no way. Who's that? Is that the French guy? Yep.
Hello.
Nope.
That's all.
Take care.
May just need to start asking about literally everything so that I can just move time along. Yeah, just so much is tied up getting into the basement. You said you were repairing the stable door on Tuesday evening? Aye, it would have been Tuesday. I had to do it right when it was broken. Save me from making another stall. I think I missed some meeting for it. The horses may have my best interest in mind. Have you ever seen a woman's ghost by the fire pit? I've caught a glimpse of something, all right. Only recent, mind. She's not been there long, that I know. Miss Mantovani is spending a lot of time out there, tuning to the site or something. Maybe you should talk to her. Have you ever seen a large figure, much larger than a man, roaming the manor grounds? Aye, I've seen it, in the corner of the eye. Or sometimes it's just a feeling of being watched. There's something there, that's sure enough. My guess, it's not a ghost. Maybe the spirit of a giant? Some good folk, perhaps? Or something more? The old Irish gods once walked these parts, though I don't know much about that. Might the library have something of use? Perhaps, perhaps. It seems like Mrs. Joyce is earning herself some ire. Ah, that sounds about right. Now, there's not much to do around here. New people make life a bit more interesting, and I sympathize with her on that. But she does have a habit of getting a bit too involved. I found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? Did you now? Well, it wouldn't do much good just lying about. It'd need to be hidden somewhere close to the person it was intended for. At least I imagine that's how these things work. Sure.
Yeah.
You just imagine it, huh, bud? But he didn't shit his pants, it seemed like, so he's probably not the one to put it up. Anyone out by the stables? Oh, what's this? 261432. Wow, okay. I am blind. What was it? 261432. Left. $26 14 32. What is this? Twigs and horsehair? They're covered in soot for some reason. They, oh, well, what does it do and why would Mr. Hunter have placed it here? Well, I just found out I was completely wrong. The groundsman's key. This might be very useful indeed. It may even lock some of the guest rooms. Yep, just slam it shut. Guess that's what I get for not using my detective vision as much as like I possibly can. I'm gonna confront this guy first about his well, I guess it's not really confronting him. I'll be like, hey, how do you make one of those things, by the way? And he'll be like, I don't know. I'll have him gonna lie.
Mr. Ward.
Do you know much about witchcraft and magic, Mr. Hunter? Aye, well, I wouldn't call it witchcraft, but I have my own way of things. There's a long tradition in Scotland of knowing how to bring a person good fortune or ward off evil. Things you can make to that effect and the like.
Right, yeah.
Where was... that wasn't part of this? What was that? Was it a part of this one? Where is that thing at? Because I do not remember what the point of it was. Where is it? Huh? Is it just gone? Oh, there it is. Primitive charm stuffed in the chimney in the room Miss Dean. Was it placed there before or after her disappearance? Probably should have discussed this with her. Was she in the drawing room? I don't remember. Think so. Although I really need to go check rooms too. Literally every time.
Ah, Declan.
I found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? Well, look at that. I imagine you found it in a chimney or under some floorboards. While you're poking around hard to reach hiding places is your own business, Declan. It's a simple charm. Needs to be close to the person it's targeting. Looks like it's meant to bind a magic user, stop them from moving or hurting another person, that sort of thing. Stop them from moving or hurting another person. So maybe the hunter guy put it in the chimney to stop her from wandering around. Instead of for like a nefarious reason, to try and keep her from
I'll let
You take care now.
getting led away by the demon or whatever it is. What key do I have now? These ones then, the northwest corridor. Rooms 1 and 2, or I guess 1 and 3. I'm sorry, excuse me?
I don't see anyone. I would have sworn I heard laughter.
Nothing catches my eye. A thick rug with unremarkable design. I guess this really isn't the game really so far to... No, that's not true. It will jump scare you. Maybe not quite as obviously as other games will, but it will do it. Writing materials. Oh, irrelevant. A tall pair of medium-sized boots. Oh, that's nothing. Candles, petals, offerings of food and money. It seems to be a shrine. A photo of her wedding day, and then a death photo of the same man. I don't have dates of either event, but she's not old enough for either to be very long in the past. Clearly, she still mourns his passing. Feel a little bit about nothing of interest, of course. A box that requires a key to open. If it's not on Miss Lau's person, it's likely somewhere in this room. Like right there. A number of items are under her pillow, including a small key. What could it be for? I don't know, maybe this? A number of documents that appear to belong to Miss Dean. I doubt they were given to Miss Lau for safekeeping. A luggage ticket for Bay 12. On the back is neatly labeled as belonging to one of Miss Evelyn Dean. What can Miss Lau want with this? Why does she have... Well, that scared the crap out of me. Something just fell behind me in my room. Oof. A bottle of quinine powder? What would Miss Lau have for this? A half-written letter in which Miss Lau details what she thinks is happening in the manor. Talks a lot about how this place is cursed because they are not honoring their ancestors or themselves. She says they are careless with their actions and intentions. Of course, bad luck follows them. She works hard to cover it, perhaps to be taken more seriously, but Miss Lau is a lot more superstitious than she lets on. Nothing of interest. Nothing. Maureen and other poems by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. I can see nothing of note in here. A small but densely printed book named On the Nature and Workings of the Human Mind. A crumpled up note that says last time you were home you had picked up some of that Scottish girl's ticks. Maybe some practice before all your schooling goes to waste. Huh? What? Sure, why not? A man's single cufflink has the initials SC on it. Well, I don't really have time to do this other room, but might as well go for it. Quick save. And what, do like one thing? No, I can do a few things. Need some sort of code. Nope. Arrow deck. A photo of what must be Miss McLeod, and yes, this must be Mr. Hunter. They both look much younger. These must have been taken some time ago. Odd for her to have this. They must be close for her to have kept it for so long. Huh. Everything needed to pen a letter. Oh, it's nothing. Victoria wants to investigate herself, of course, and see that Miss Dean no longer has the means to threaten us. But I've told her she absolutely cannot. If we are discovered doing such a thing, it will be such scandal upon scandal. I will find a husband instead, so even if Miss Dean does make public what she knows, it will hold little weight. It might not even be so terrible. I can hope at least, can I not? A list of names, the first three which are marked off. Rory Callahan, Michael Scarrett, Walter Blake. The fourth name, Cathal O'Mara, is not marked off. The last few days have been terrifying. I feel so vulnerable not being able to see anything beyond the mundane. I just know Dean is behind it. I've decided I'm going to ask Dara for help. I didn't want to worry him, but he'll have something for this, surely. Thank goodness he's here. So she asked Mr. Hunter for help? I wonder if he acted on this quest. He must have, yeah. So it wasn't to help. It was actually to hurt Miss Dean. I'm not sure what it is she needed help with. What could she mean, see beyond the mundane? I should investigate further. So I've agreed to meet Mr. O'Meara on Saturday at 7 p.m. in a gents' changing room, an undignified meeting place, but hopefully no one will disturb us there. I'll find some way to excuse myself from dinner. Victoria needn't know. A Protestant cross rests by her bedside. Small shoes. So she couldn't have been the culprit. He had small shoes. Nope, not you, her. Oh, that must be where he took the picture of her. Suppose I should go to the dinner. They usually drop some sort of nugget, plus they pass a bunch of time.
Hello again, sir. Certainly, sir. Now,
I understand the concern, Signorina. I do. Oh, but Mr. Ward, would you like to join us?
We were just talking about, well, whether this seance is such a good idea. You're welcome to join us if you'd like.
Why is he just standing there?
I'd be delighted to. Is there doubt about the seance?
See, Signorina Callaghan has concerns about it taking place.
If you ask me, Mr. Ward, there's nothing good to come of this. Best to leave these lands be.
I could say, amica mia, that it's only one spirit. Were it to cause much trouble, I would not do it. This is, of course, a lie. How can I say it is safe when it has not been done before? Of course I would risk this. And the Marquess, he sees value in that risk too.
I'm not sure the Marquis knows what's good for him.
What is it that has you so concerned, Miss Callahan?
See, this was once sacred ground. There are portals, ways to the other world, underground, all over the country. But this place housed a significant one.
Ooh, maybe this will help me find it.
I worry that when our medium here calls forth something from the other side, she'll call the wrong thing.
You offend me. I'm a better medium than that.
You'll call out in a place you don't know, where things you don't know walk. They are tricksters. They can call back in any way that pleases you. And right now, you seem most eager to succeed at any cost.
Excuse my interrupting. A portal. Underground.
Yeah, why are you just chilling there, dude? It's weird.
As such, I...
Do you know a way to it?
Oh, That's long lost since the invasions. Not that I'd tell a man of God, even if it wasn't. Hasn't your kind plundered our myths enough?
Not super helpful. Okay.
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we had the place cleared before returning?
Sure.